Everyone, Firemac here, and we're back with more of the Realm Reborn through Shadowbringers recap. And I realized the irony that I'm introducing myself again. Alright, so we're just gonna hop right back in where we left off. And the goal here is we will be speedrunning as much as we can, but we won't be skipping any cutscenes or dialogue unless I deem it skippable, which is not much. Alright, so we gotta meet with Reborn, our boy Reborn. Listen well, Firemac. This will take some time to explain. Reborn means to entrust you with a task of the utmost importance. Import. I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on, powerless, as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartano, first by the Garleans, then by the thrice-damned primal they called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and of the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?" "Of course, man. Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as my official representative. Now, that's a great many malms to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot." "Yes, this is amazing. There's nothing in my hand. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Firemac, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling, fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Firemac, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way." Yay! Oh crap. Wait, gotta go to Momody. I think it'll probably be faster to actually duck in here. And go to Adventures Guild. Also, I've decided to turn on names again, but I've abbreviated to the initials. Because I didn't like not seeing names. It was a little too weird. "Ah, back from your meeting with Reborn, are you? What did the big man have to say?" "Is that a fact?" "Personal envoy of the Flame General himself? So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship? Bugger me, sugar. That's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Firemac. I truly am, honey. Now, I dare say Reborn told you this, but not many people get on to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their graves having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers should shuffle off to meet thou, having never known the blues of Limsa Lominsa's shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Firemac. You'll see those sights and more. Everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. People you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences, for they are priceless all. Saying that, it'd be a remiss if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the only place to be set by our troubles, honey, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are, Firemac. And what kind's that, you ask? Well, the kind that can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Firemac. I'll see you when you get back. Sugar. I don't know what led to these events that I gave her that voice. But hopefully I don't have to keep voicing her. Airship Landing. That's this direction. Gonna get to the Airship Landing. The Airship Landing. I gotta be careful. I got like hunt messages, and I don't want to miss an S rank hunt, but I'm gonna have to. Greetings, sir. This is a reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, Firemac Summers. Yes, Highwind Skyways at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Yes. The gangplank. Is that what the gangplank is? I've always wondered. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Oh man. Took us one stream, but we're finally visiting the other places. Which means we're very close to Jungeon Town. There, look at this, Momodi. And Thancred. And Papashan. And the others. Those other people. Very memorable characters. When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, Firemac, Godspeed! If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the far reach before long, honey. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. This feels like a freaking ending. Alright, expansion over. Done. We can move on to Heavensward. Castrum Ocidens. What's that? Did it always show the names of places? Or is it Ocidens? Could be Ocidens. Could be Ocidens. Ah, yes, Gaius. And the other people.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers.
15 years, god dang.
15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Agrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so.
This was actually like got captions.
But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer.
Oh.
Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worlds, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory
And actually,
withered. So ended our glorious conflict.
wow, I actually don't remember this cutscene, like, at all. That was actually pretty cool.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control
The
over
great
it.
sin.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
And playing this on like a second,
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
playing this on a second playthrough puts a lot of this in perspective. So a lot of this lore kind of fell on deaf ears the first time around for me. That's Ultima Weapon. I know that's a bit of a spoiler, but it's really not much of a spoiler.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech Research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
I'm completely happy that this is voiced, by the way. The less talking I have to do, the better.
My lord!
The Chad himself.
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Ooh. Is that like a group? I don't recall that name. Oh, you're dead. Just imagine there's a
Clean
bunch
up
of
this
blood.
mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland,
Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Sounds like a different character altogether, man. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. Oh man, a lot of stuff happened in our little trip. Limsa Lominsa, the cursed main city. If you know, you know. Alright. Alright. So now what we gotta speak with the Storm Honor Guard. And where are they? Are they over here? Yeah, okay. Well, that's not a Storm Honor Guard, that's an Arrivals Attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Olda. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, sir. Admiral bloweth his wind awaits your arrival. Bloweth his wind. I've never actually tried saying that out loud. Bloweth his wind. Wow. You are the Oldan envoy? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthael. Xanthael. He will be pleased to show you in to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Bulwark Hall, that's what they said, right? You're gonna be right there. Like, smack dab right there. That's what I'm talking about. Xanthael. Xanathar. Greetings, sir. Welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal of the missives you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please step this way. Can make sure everything's recording right, you know.
Enter.
Just another voice scene. Yes.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way.
Merlwib. Merlwib?
I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin.
What?
Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the
How does she
Mist.
pronounce that? Merlwib. Merlwib. Oh my god, I'm not gonna remember that. Merlwib.
Now, what news from
Merlwib.
Fanalan?
Merlwib. 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 A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells, has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat to the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew, but Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Niall von Darnus, Hell's Take'em, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud. Dalamud? I'm probably saying that wrong. From heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats. There, met with the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not 1 ounce of our effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, the dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louis Saw still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. It's because of him. He's the one who saved everyone. It was him. For a while, our nation struggled to recover from the devastation. The beastmen called forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only for the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Raban has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her... the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste. But I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Firemac. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. La-dee-da. See, this would be cool if I could just teleport over there, but I have to take the airship. Man, thank goodness. The first time I played this, like, every time I got to a new city, I did everything that was unlocked in each city. And that was not a little... Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yep, let's do it. Let's go to Hippie Town. To the gangplank. We shall board the airship. We're so close to dungeons. I can feel it. And we will be speedrunning the dungeons. Trust me on that one. New Gridania! Let's book it, book it, book it! Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seedseer will await your arrival. Greetings, good sir. You are the Ul'dah envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper, identify yourself to the conjurer at Nafika's altar. She will meet you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seedseer awaits. cool. Good thing I've played this game enough to know that that's basically right next to the Conjurer's Guild. So, let's just find our closest teleport. Oh. Yeah, I should probably switch to a, wow, the words escape me. The ranged DPS for some Peloton action. Couldn't tell what they were playing, but it sounded neat. You are the Uldan envoy? Begging your pardon, sir. But might I inspect the missive you bear? Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me. I hope this is voiced. I think it's gonna be voiced. Voiced? There it is.
So you are the Uldan envoy.
Envoy? I'm gonna still say envoy. Screw that.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
I'm gonna have to actually voice that part. That must mean they have slight alterations to that cutscene. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail, that as well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Ilzabard. Let's go with that. The northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory, and when all of Ilzabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Vos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. If rumors are to believe, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host in Legatus Gaius van Balzar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us, so long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its borders. The animal desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance? Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garlands is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Whew, that was a mouthful. So she looks like she's wearing like a little piggy necklace. It's kind of like upside down, but it's like, could also be a cow. Depends how you want to look at it. Oh my gosh. The slow transitioning of nothing between hands is great. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. Yay! You may now use the airship, blah blah blah. Cool. Airship's not accessible. Neat. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seeds here went well. My Lord Envoy, correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merlowib, Blowsif Win of Limsa Lumensa? Blowif his win. Oh my gosh. I have no idea. Wait, no, she must have said that in the cutscene too, and I completely missed how she pronounced that. Crap. While you were there, did you happen to meet Badron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. While I am told he has a task for a capable adventurer, I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Badron at his establishment. I gotta go to Limsa Lumensa now. Thank goodness I've already have all this unlocked. F Castle, that's where I want to be. Because the Drowning Wench is like right here. The joys of being familiar with this game. Oh, now someone else is playing music. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Did I say wretch? Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with ye in a... A? I'm Badron, alright. Who's asking? Ah, I've got a... oh my god. I've got a job for a capable venture, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. God. I don't know what accent that's supposed to be. We're just gonna try. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill ye in on the details. Oh! Hey, I finished part 1! Yay! We're making progress. We're making progress. We're making progress. It kicked me out of New Game Plus mode, which is why you're seeing my relic stuff there. Wait, what is that? Was that JoJo? That is JoJo. Someone's playing freaking JoJo music right now. Alright, New Game Plus, New Game Plus. We are on part 2, so I guess it doesn't continue it. It just breaks it up. In the midst of touring the 3 city-states and witnessing the myriad problems besetting the realm, the adventurer has a chance encounter with a member of the enigmatic Scions of the Seventh Dawn. An invitation to their base of operations, the Waking Sands, promises to shed light upon the mystery of the Echo and more. Oh, are we meeting the Scions now? I thought we'd do our first dungeon first. I think there's Bloody Stream from JoJo. It's probably pirates. No, we are doing the freaking dungeons first. So I believe we do like one introductory dungeon per region. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha's Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sortie to head up north to Elport and find out who are they and what are they up to. Oh my god, it's so hard to like speak and truncate the letters off these words. 'Cause I'm not doing the accent, so it just sounds like I'm skipping sounds and it's not working. Don't sound like much, I know. But if it weren't long, so long as the Fishbacks as pirates paid us an unwelcome visit and folk are feeling a bit nervous, it would permit me, Master Badron, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, that's someone else speaking. If you permit me, Master Badron, should be happy to elaborate. I was like, what was happening there? Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure the patrons are behaving or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Elport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. And this information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after the squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Seagrot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, of course. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign a task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer us in the matter would be greatly appreciated. Silent nod. Then it is settled! Satasha is located in western Las Noskia. That's another one I've never got a clear answer on how to pronounce right. Let's go with Nosia. La Nosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You're the man. Good luck to ye, lad. Alright, where's Vimelpa? Right next to Fisherman's Guild. Awesome. I like it when quest locations are right next to places I need to be. Or teleporters. Whatever. Yeah. Vimelpa, there you are. You hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Elport. Once you arrive in western La Nocia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Seagrot. The hall is on the way to Satasha, just north of Elport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. God, I have to go to the freaking Hall of Novice. At least it's there. I ain't taking no ferry. I can just teleport to L-port. Because screw that. Look at this season adventure. Who does he think he is? Ah, you must be the adventurer whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are to brave the deaths of the Satasha Secret. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novices can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The Smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Just please stop talking. Oh my god. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, it will be the time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Satasha Secret, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Yay. Okay, cool. Alright, so that was just like, hey, these are more tutorials on how to actually play your role in dungeons and stuff. But we don't need to worry about that, because we're not gonna be playing with people. You heard me. We're gonna be unsinking this. We're gonna go super fast, speed run, kind of. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around Isles of Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted. Thinking of a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that the men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping a watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Yay! It's Satasha time! Yay! 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 Alright, can we move? Please, thank you. Alright, so I need to turn on some stuff, because we're going to be going in alone. Undersized party? Yep. Yep. I think that's all we really needed. Wait, no, hold on. I have to make sure that it's not gonna sync my level. Minimum eye level? No. No, no. Sync all. There we go. Wait, no, hold on. I don't want... No, do not level sync. Dude, I didn't even confirm the undersized party thing. There we go. So now we can do this. We're on our first dungeon, everybody! And we're gonna speed run the crap out of it. Now, I could have gone in here as a blue mage, but I really don't need to. And the blue mage does have some nice stuff to make this really fast. But at level 80, this is gonna be pretty easy too. Don't have to fight you guys. This looks prettier than I remember. Did they like update the graphics? Huh. Okay, so we're just dodging all this. Who cares? Nobody cares. Do. Speed running the dungeon. Speed running the dungeon. Look, they can't even keep up. Look. Say, look, I don't need to deal with them. Don't need to deal with them. I'm just gonna run straight to the boss. This is what we like to call some mad pulls. Alright, so if you're like new to the game, don't do this at all. You will not live. I think we're about to hit the first boss. Alright, I have to actually... They won't give me a chance to actually... They're all dead. See, that was fun. Now, there was a note earlier in the dungeon that tells you which one you have to pick. But since I didn't read the note, I don't know which color it is. And the color changes every time. So just so you know. So this time it was green. And boom. Dead. See, that was fun. Careful not to get the freaking chest. We'll not be picking up any chest because we don't need anything. Sure, I could pick it up for seals, but I don't need it. I could pick up so many things. Look at these pirates. Just keep going. Alright, I actually don't remember the order this needs to be done in. Because there's like a key I need to get. Take a sword! Can't wait to get the new stuff from Endwalker. It's so good. It's hard for me because I really want to react to what's going on in chat, but I know I have it blocked for YouTube and stuff. Come on, man. Alright. If I recall, we need to just go straight into the room. Let me just grab all these people. Because I know we need to get a key, and it's from like the guy up in here. Yeah, there it is. One of these people drops the key. Oh, someone's still alive. Hi, please. Thank you. And there's a dude up in here, and he's about to die. You know, I've never even noticed these NPCs here before. I always thought it was just pure pirates up in here. Alright, well, that's all we needed. There's more stuff. You can explore if you want to in your own time, but... We speedrunning, yo! We ain't got time for none of this. We'll open these doors. We're gonna keep going, man. Because we speedrunning. Who's gonna be speedrunning? Kill you. Oh, door's open. We don't have to fight anybody else. What's the pirate saying? Parley, parley, parley something? I missed the last word. A lot of newbies have trouble in this spot right here. Because it's like... They like try to grab too many people at once. And so they just end up dying. Of course, I'm just doing this for satisfaction. I don't actually have to do this. But it's for fun. Die! Oh, you know what? I gotta turn off the skip cutscenes. You missed it. Because watching the bosses come in is gonna be fun. I can't skip that. Alright, so he's dead, but let me... Crap, I don't remember how to turn that off. Crap, crap. Let me see if I can ask my friend Eaps if he's around. So I don't want to stop, that's the thing, because if I stop... Yeah, this is fine. I can just pull up Discord real fast. And ask about Fran Enaps. You there? Alright, so we gotta go back to the Drowning Wench. It'll be super easy. We'll not be going to Ulda. Limsa. Let's talk about Fernandez, asking him a question. Alright, so, okay, Enos should tell me how to turn that back on real fast. Alright, let's go to the Drowning. Hopefully Enos will come through, let me know what's up. In the meantime, let's just continue. Because after this, they should be sending us to probably Gridania. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Satasha? What was his name? Dolores Bear? Dolores Bear. Humph, it would seem the ship has not only sailed, but now returns to the harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. Emanafa? Who are these people? You're right, of course, but there will be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Yakina. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Who are these people? I don't recognize these people at all. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as well earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. It's under General tab. Alright, Enops came through, guys. Back in there, are ye? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager. Yeah, I gave up trying to give that guy an accent, because the missing letters just throwing me off too much. Fishbacks! And there I was thinking ye'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells, you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Satasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for your shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from my sister guild, Gridania. Ha! She called it Gridania. Seems the forest folk are in need of adventurers what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. After they dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. God, I do not enjoy talking to him. Alright. So let's turn on these cutscenes so you guys can see every boss introduction when I do this stuff. Because I realize, like, I have it set to, like, after you see it once, it's done. But I can't do that if I'm doing it for YouTube. Alright, so character config. And it's under just control settings. Huh? Okay. General. Oh, here we go. It's under control. He forgot to mention control. Freaking Enips. Alright, here we go. Skip playback of previously viewed scenario cutscenes. Okay, there. There. Alright, we're back on track. Oh, it's okay. We're going right back. Baidron. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you got to ask to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for an adventurer as survived as the Bedlam in Satasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mion, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Mion. How you say that? Mion. To Gridania! Oh. Okay, alright. Mother Mio-un. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? There, I hope that you are the adventurer Baidron sent word about. You are the matron maid. The matron be praised! Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mio-un. The Carlin Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details. I shall brief you. Ready for that briefing? Good, now then, here's the long and short of it. Well, is it long or short? Beg pardons for interrupting, Mio-un, but our negroes ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? A good morrow to you too, Bow Lord. You must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I am pleased to report that we have volunteered at last. One who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin. Lewin? Lewin? Let's go with Lewin. And I lead the men of the women of the God's Quiver. Now, time of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmorian settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been skulking about the Deepcroft with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots, I think it's zealots. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Exalt at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and a fierce storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twellswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation is so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Of course. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Whew. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. I don't know about you guys, but my voice is killing me. Okay. I think for this next dungeon, guys, I'm gonna go silent. I need my voice to, like, recover. Whew. And I know there's still a little bit more talking to be done. But man, this is actually taking it out of me. Right, we don't need to meet there, we need to go down here. Down. Hey look, it's Dolores Bear. Yo, what are you doing here, Dolores Bear? So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will give you a better sport, for I am no true adventurer. Gods, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead. And think of our goals, sister. One day adventures will be stuff of song, and it will be worth it. Pan, childish curiosity, prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit that Eliane found, my adventures may well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. Sigh. I do believe we shall rest here a while, and might as well talk to you too. I started to think that what might have happened to Isola Dayur had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left of him, but one misstep and there won't be any. Okay. Okay. There you are. You're Firemac Summers, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bull-Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity to put an end to the Sixth Astral Era. The cultists took to the lesser moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. So they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever they're doing in Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Yay, Tamtara, Tamtara. Okay. Take that. Boop, boop, boop. And join. Okay. This is a quick one too, obviously. Oh, that's another thing we missed in the last one. The little introduction cutscene. Yeah, sorry about that, but you guys weren't missing much with Satasha. Trust me on that one. I will go silent here, guys. My voice needs to rest because Oh my god, I've been talking a little too much, and it's actually starting to affect me. I'm not used to talking this much. I did it. Ooh. And sprint, boy! Who is sprinting? And we're actually only an hour into the stream. I guess I squeezed in a lot of talking in this 1 hour. This is like one of the few dungeons that's like actually not structured like a normal dungeon. Because you'll notice after a certain point in this game, every dungeon has a very, very similar structure to it. Because you have a section of the dungeon, then a boss. Another section of the dungeon, and then a boss. Another section, and the boss. So it's just section of enemies, boss. Section of enemies, boss. Section of enemies, the final boss. And that's it. But this is one of those, I think the early dungeons are the ones that they actually had the most creativity with. I don't know if that's honestly for the better. It'd be nice if some dungeons were a little designed differently. But I guess people are so used to like how everything is that they just don't want anything different. But I don't think people really care because like there's no high level dungeon stuff in this game. When I say high level, I mean like, you know how there's like raiders that you gotta be the top raider and all that? Yeah, there's nothing like that for dungeons. Galbath the Dominator. Yeah, don't worry, you'll die too. I don't think I'm even gonna get a chance to do the sword. Oh, okay, I guess I did. He's got that lock on him. Got him there, though. Honestly, I think I might have to take a break. This is honestly kind of killing my voice. Or like, it's not even the voice. I just feel like this discomfort